As Olympic buzz fades and the withdrawal symptoms kick in, adventure seekers in Canada are diving from new heights that have never been leapt from before in our country.
You're going to be terrified your whole life as a cliff diver. You never get away from that fear, but you just become more comfortable with it.
Molly Carlson is no stranger to the adrenaline of competition. To start the year off, she won a silver high dive medal at the World Aquatics Championships, and for the last several months has been diving from heights most of us can't even look at in the Red Bull Cliff Diving World Series. Preparation for, say, because it changes per event, diving off of a cliff to like a building, does it change for you? And honestly, I can't believe I just said those words out loud. It doesn't make sense to me.
The fact that that's a common question in my life is so funny. It's like, oh yeah, are you jumping off a building or a cliff today? And I'm like, never would anyone hear these terms normally, but for me, it's a regular day.
Since May, Carlson and 23 other athletes have competed at every event to earn maximum championship points in the World Series. Going into the final event on August 25th, she's in second place.
So the impact of high diving is actually so extreme. We can't practice as much as like you'd see Olympic 3-meter divers train. They can do their dives a million times before ever competing it. But for us, you need to really be careful how many times you do it because we're hitting at speeds of upward of 65 kilometers an hour every single time. So your body's taking an impact doing this sport in general.
For Carlson, the final event of the World Series is a bit of a dream come true for the Ontario native who now calls Montreal home. The event is now in her new adopted home and will be a career first for her. She gets to compete in the World Series on local turf.
We're used to, a really solid platform or a cliff or rocks or a balcony in Italy, like these really crazy, but we've done them before, locations and platforms and takeoff spots. But Montreal, we're actually diving off of what looks like a crane. I don't know if you saw the render, but it's incredible the way they're just popping it right in the center of the old port.
Carlson recently just traveled back from Paris, where she was covering the Olympics as a content creator and promoting her company, The Brave Gang, which promotes positivity. For City News, I'm Lindsay Dunn.